My name is Belinda Hook and I'm Destiny's mom. My daughter's a 15-year-old 10th grader at Maxwell High School in Brooklyn. She's studying cosmetology and plans to go to college. One day she hopes to get a business of her own and manage her own salon one day. She's a talented and great girl, and I'm so proud of Destiny and the young woman she is becoming, which is why I'm here today standing up for her. On December 8th, 2008, my daughter, who was then 14, a ninth grader at Maxwell High School, was handcuffed, beaten up, and arrested by school safety officers. They pulled her hair, punched her in the head over and over again, until eventually she had to go to the emergency room. She has suffered from nosebleed, neck and back pains, severe headaches, and to this day, Destiny is still upset and has difficulty sleeping and often sleeps with me. And why did this happen? That's a question I keep asking myself. My daughter, high school, has a permanent metal detectors. She passes them every day. Well, in the morning, the officers beat her up. Her coat set off the alarm. She took off her coat, she put it through the scanner. The coat cleared. She put a book bag through the scanner. The book bag cleared. She was then told by one of the officers that she can go to class. At that time, as she retrieved her bag off of the scanner, another officer approached and started pulling on her book bag and wanted to take it from her. My daughter did not release her bag, and the officers then started pushing my daughter, telling her to get out of the school. She's not letting her in the building. This officer, an adult, provoked an altercation that ended up with my daughter getting put in handcuffs, arrested, and in need of medical attention for trying to go to school. When I was a kid, if something happened, I was used to them calling my mom to come pick me up or something like that, or getting suspended. But now police are assaulting our children, locking our kids up for no good reason. All my child did was try to go to school. I used to think my kids were safe at school, but that's not true in New York City. The people who are supposed to protect our children are too often hurting them, and it has to stop. Thank you.
Your last name again, ma'am?
Hook.
H-O-O-K?
Yes.
Okay.
And where do you live? What borough?
In Brooklyn.
Okay, next.
H-O-O-K.
H-O-O-K. Next, I'd like to introduce Donna Lane, who is here with her daughter, who's identified in the complaint as DY. Whoops, actually, DY is gonna go first, kids first.
My name is DY, and I'm 13 years old. I'm in the 8th grade at Lou Garrett High School in the Bronx. I'm a good student. My favorite class is science, and I want to be a veterinarian when I grow up. I have always liked school, but earlier this year I was handcuffed and inappropriately handled by a school safety officer. My mom had just dropped me off at school when two women I did not know came up to me and my two friends outside the school. They were acting all rowdy and yelling. I was scared of them, so I texted my mom, but the school safety officer who responded to the ruckus told the woman to go inside the school and told me to go inside also. My friend was crying and I didn't want to go inside the school with the woman because I was afraid and I wanted to wait for my mom. So the school safety officer started grabbing my arm and pulling on me to drag me into the school. Then two more officers came and they started pulling on me too. One pushed me in the chest and handcuffed me. When we got into the building, the same officer tripped me and I fell face down on the ground. The officer put her knees on my back and taunted me, telling me to get up while she was pinning me on the ground. She finally pulled me up and took me into the school safety room and pushed me into the desk. sat there handcuffed and scared until they finally let me see my mom. They let me go. Since that time, I've had to go to the doctor for stomach and back pain problems, and I'm scared a lot of the time. I feel unsafe at school. I'm afraid that school safety officers could attack me again for no reason. I just want the school year to be over so I can be a normal kid again. I shouldn't have to be scared of school.
My name is Donna Lane, and I am Deja's mother. I am here today because I don't want what happened to my daughter to happen to anyone else's child. As a mother, this incident shook my world. My little girl was handled very aggressively and inappropriately put in handcuffs by the people who are supposed to protect her. There aren't enough words to describe how that felt. The pit of pure fear and anger that I fell into. I felt like I couldn't help my child. No parent should ever have to feel like this. And to make things worse, she's learning to be scared of the police. The police are supposed to protect our children, but they abused her, and it's not right. Our children should feel safe in school, not afraid to go. Thank you.